Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you had a fun and safe New Year's party last night. It's now the 1st of January. I wanted to do a video on daily fruit ripening, or meal planning strategy, sorry. What I'll be doing, typically, like, say I work during the day, I sometimes will have shifts that'll be like 9:30 to 6 or 2 to 10, and I'll always have a smoothie for breakfast, first thing in the morning, and I might have a smoothie and salad for lunch, and then a salad for dinner, and perhaps a smaller smoothie for dinner as well. I might have like whole fruit throughout the day as well. So I mean, the idea is to have smoothies and salads, but you know, don't abstain from whole fruits as well and vegetables. So those are all, the point is raw, so that's the most important part. So that's what I'll be doing on a day when I don't work out. On a day that I do work out, I might have a smoothie for breakfast. Maybe not quite as large of a one if I'm going to be going for a workout in the morning on the bike. And I might make it a more liquidy smoothie so I can put it in my water bottle and take it with me on the bike. One thing I want to talk about and mention is a lot of people, when they're starting to eat more raw, they having smoothies and stuff, it's new to them, and having a big smoothie, like I got a new blender for Christmas, which is really sweet, but it has a 2-liter jug on it, so it's quite large, and I wouldn't have that whole thing as a single meal, but a lot of people will have a jug or a smoothie that's way too small, and they might have like maybe a couple bananas, a couple pears, some berries, and that's about it. And really, if you've done raw vegan in the past, you know that that's not a lot of calories, really. So that's like, you know, 300-400 calories, and it's not a lot. So if you did that like 3 times a day, you're not even 1,500 calories, and that's just not enough. So I find that the simple carbohydrates from fruits and vegetables give me good energy, and I really like that. I feel good, and the nutrient stuff help as well. But if your total daily caloric intake is just not anywhere close where it's supposed to be, then you're going to feel tired, and then you're going to wonder, and you're going to probably think that the diet is something wrong with the diet. What's wrong with the diet? You know, I shouldn't be feeling like this. I don't like feeling like this. And well, it's normal to think that when you're not eating enough, you should be striving to eat more. You know, realize that you're not eating enough. So for myself, I'll be eating typically 25 to 3,500 calories a day, and you know, that's to give me an idea of, say, a single fruit of bananas, that's going to be like 25 to 35 bananas. Although I'm not going to eat just bananas, it gives you ideas of the volume. So you can look at the calories using a online tool called Chronometer, and you can figure out how many calories per meal if you really want to go like that. Or you can just kind of play it by how you feel. You know, if you start to feel tired very shortly after a meal, or after a few days you feel chronically tired, then you're probably not eating enough, and you can try eating a bit more. Another tip to mention regarding your meals throughout the day is, after you've had a smoothie, or when you're having the smoothie, some people tend to drink it really quickly. So they might have a container, and they might drink it in like 10 minutes or something. And while there's nothing really inherently wrong with that, it will cause your blood sugar to increase rapidly, depending on the fruits and the vegetables that you put in there, but it will tend to cause it to increase rapidly. And then what happens is that your pancreas will produce insulin to compensate for that, but what actually happens is it overcompensates by producing more insulin than really needed, and you end up going hypoglycemic, so your blood sugar actually drops, and that can cause you to feel a little bit tired right after a meal, and you might begin feeling very hungry shortly after the meal. So I know I've experienced this before, and I kind of know the reason why, and so normally what I try to do is sip the smoothie, and it's recommended that you sip the smoothie for over like a half an hour or so, you know, so It doesn't cause quite as much of a spike. It also helps if you eat fruits and vegetables that aren't don't have a high glycemic index. So keep that in mind, because some people, yeah, will drink it very quickly and then they'll feel tired and hungry and they don't know why, and that's a good explanation. So those are 3 things that I just mentioned in this video. What, the meal planning strategies, what I'll be doing on a day that I work and don't work. Hopefully that'll give you some ideas. How to make sure you don't become chronically tired, eating enough calories. And lastly, making sure you don't quickly drink the smoothie and become tired and hungry right after the meal. So hopefully those were helpful to you. Comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.